It started with a simple request: generate an image. AI gave me back this image that was in somehow beautiful but completely unrelated to the conversation. That was AI hallucinating. The feeling was kind of weird and upsetting, but at the same time, I think that was a gift because it allowed me to spend some time thinking about what happened and what the tools that I'm using. And I realized that there is a pretty big danger there, kind of sort of trap. I call this the AI enhancement field. What is the AI enhancement field? It's basically this collection of tools that we have available to enhance us, our work, and so on. But this field looks more like a jungle, okay? A jungle because there are some extremely beautiful way to explore it, but also a lot of predators. Those predators are those AI that try to extract data, to collect information from you, to actually remove your cognitive sovereignty and remove maybe some of your ability of thinking and in generating images. And I was the victim as well. Because when I ask AI to generate an image, I actually use a shortcut that injects in the conversation a specific prompt. This prompt asks AI to look into the previous conversation, basically look into the blog post that we were working on, and see what are the elements that would make sense to use as an image. Plus, the prompt instruct the AI to use a specific aesthetics and format. That was a sort of me delegating to AI the creative work. Usually what I do is not so dramatic, okay? Well, usually what I do, I use this prompt, I get an output, and then maybe I suggest some changes. But in reality, a lot of time what's happening is, because of maybe it's laziness, it's just faster just to ask AI to generate a new one. Just generate a new one. It's like a slot machine. So my creativity is dying because of this tool. Okay, it gives me this beautiful image, and sometimes it's good enough. Okay, sometimes it does the job, and sometimes it removes this cognitive load from me and allow me to do other work. But in reality, for me, images are important. I'm a creative person, I'm a photographer, I love creating images. But now I'm delegating AI this kind of slot machine and saying, generate another one until I like it. Okay, because it's faster, it's cheaper. And I don't know, this is one of the risks. Okay, this is the trap. That something is so easy to use, it's so fast that sometimes it's much easier to use just use the luck and see, let's see if it works. I give you some direction. I got this prompt that is really good, honestly. It's a really good prompt that gives usually really good images. But at the same time, that's what it generates. It generates a dependency on one side, it generates a loss of sovereignty on the other. And this is not good. Plus, there is another element that is happening. I'm training this AI. I'm training AI with my data, with my knowledge and so on. So the AI is replacing me, and I become like just a person that pushed the button without thinking. I don't know if it happened to you. If it happened to you, please share and let me know, because this is, first I don't want to feel alone, but second, this is insane if you think about it. Okay, this is happening to all of us, and sometimes with text, image, and photo and so on. And it's something that we need to be careful and think. So the first step is to try and then go into this wrong path that I've been working. But then what we need to do is to stop and thinking and say, am I being kind of connected with AI in a wrong way? So this is a term that I created that is extractive parasitism. Those are those AI that extract from us. And we need to be careful and check if this is happening. And if it's happening, there is a way out. Okay, so I created this manifesto. Crazy enough, me that make these mistakes actually create the manifesto. But maybe that's why I can create it, because I went through. and I've been thinking on it. So I created a manifesto called Augmentatism. Augmentatism, what it is, what it tells us, it gives us a framework that we can use as a way to get out of this and not getting into those kind of problems. So it's a way, it's a framework that help us become augmented mind, to become augmented creatives. So it's a healthy way to use those AI tools and be sovereign in control with it. So hallucination is something that is a moment that we realize that AI by itself is an idiot. Okay, because when it hallucinates, it can't get out of it. It's completely create a world around it that is the wrong one. Okay, and it doesn't know. It cannot recognize that it's living now in a wrong environment. We, as a human, we recognize this. Okay, we have this ability to say, look, this is hallucination. I'm telling you, let's go back to this other direction. So that moment, which is in the extreme, you realize that AI without us is kind of lost. But we don't need to do the same. We don't need to be the one that become bottom pushers. Okay, because we can be in control and guide the journey. So it's about a shift of mindset, and there is I wrote down a couple of questions that you should ask yourself to see if you're actually going into this wrong mindset. So instead of asking yourself, how can this tool make me faster, which was the thing that I was doing, you need to ask, does this tool make me better? Does it deepen my understanding, or it does diminish it? So by asking even just these two simple questions, you can see and kind of have a reality check and say, okay, this is not working the way that I want. So there is a better way to use AI. And for example, when you use like an LLM, you can use it as a sparring partner, someone that challenges your idea. Instead of telling you that you're good and right, that this is amazing, you can actually have AI to challenge your idea, to use AI as a research assistant, use AI as a new lens to look at the problem from a different angle. So those way of using AI actually empowering you because they give you more, they give you a higher level of awareness, for example. This is a way to augment our capacity, and this is the path that we need to take. So it's not about getting faster, it's about getting in control with a better tool, be more augmented. So I want to leave you with this invite to first have a look at this kind of a map, okay? Because this manifesto is a map for you to actually walk into this uncharted lands, inside this jungle. But also, I'd like you to share in the comment below, what are your story? Which AI you feel like is empowering you, and which AI is actually taking away things from you? There is no shame. I'm sharing this. In a way that you know that it's fine. Okay, we are experiencing this for the first time in our life. It's not. You only know that something's wrong because you walk it and you realize it's wrong. It's not about knowing before. So making mistake is the way that we learn. Keep making mistakes is the way that we go in the wrong path. But now we have this compass, and and I want to share with you. And this you find it at augmentatism.com. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe, and watch the next video if you like this comment. So if you like this content, like the next video, and don't forget to comment. Ciao.